What's going on, folks, and welcome back to another SCUM video. I hope we're all doing well. As always, thank you very much for your ongoing support on the channel. Greatly appreciated. Now, we're going to get into this video. Guys, we've been waiting for this one for a while to get the motocross bikes back in. And yes, we know a lot of the updates currently right now have been very hit and miss with 0.8. A lot of changes happening. Some not so good. And it is kind of like a bit of a bad time, personally, I think, for the game right now. And I think everyone will agree with me on that one. It can be quite disappointing at times, considering that they just spent 2 years on vehicles and now they want to modulate all the vehicles as well. So if you have a look at this, top right hand corner of the screen, all the fame points and everything is now on the right hand side. It used to be on the left hand side. Ignore my account balance and gold balance, guys, and my fame points, because this is strictly for single player video making purposes only. Also, if you want to have a look at the ton of bug fixes which will affect your gameplay massively, then be sure to have a look down in the description where the patch notes, the official patch notes, will be there for you. Okay, so we're going to go through some of the obvious things, and I think there's a couple of things here that you guys are really going to want to see, because there's some big changes going on here. Right, now, we're looking at the motocross bike. Here we are, ladies and gents, there it is. So if you look at the motocross bike here, this is the first one, the first bike they've brought back that's going to be modular. Currently, right now, the only two things that you're going to need to change with this bike are the wheels and the gas. That is the only thing you need to add to this bike to get it working. So what we're going to have a check now, we're going to have a look at the gas stations. Big change here, ladies and gents. Now, if you look at my fuel in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you can see I haven't used much fuel. Now, you now have to pay at the gas pump for your fuel. If you look in the left-hand side, I've got some items here we'll be using in a bit. Make sure you have your bank card on you at the gas stations. Hold F over the bike, fill fuel from gas station. So now that's going to take your money. So yes, you do now have to pay for your gas, which kind of makes it redundant to buy gas in the trader zones. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of servers like my one at RKG. Obviously, we've now taken the gas out of the traders because it just makes it redundant. Like, if you have to pay for your fuel and risk, you know, going to the gas stations, it definitely makes it a lot more fun to play. Right, now, before we get into the walls and the damage for the new items that have just come in, here's another little tip, ladies and gents. When you're getting in a car now, so let me say, right, I'm going to start the car and I'm going to drive. Right, you can hear that the engine is on. If I press F and get out, the car carries on rolling for one. The engine turns off. Right, so if I get back in, start the car, and now I'm driving, what you want to do is you want to press Shift F, just tap Shift F and then F to get out of the car. Now the car will stay running while I'm not in it. So if you want the car ready to go, just press Shift F before you get out, and then when you get back in, you can just go like this. Now, if you look on the screen here, guys, there's also a couple of base building kits that you can buy as well. So you can see the level 1 and the level 2, which will give you more elements. So if you want to upgrade your base for an extra amount of elements, which you can see here on my character, we've got base expansion level 1. Which it says here, expansion kit used to increase your base building element limit by 25, or you can increase it by 50, which is still quite a lot of elements depending on obviously how many players you got in your squad and stuff like that as well. So that's one of the other things. We've got the female clothes and stuff. You're going to see a bunch of images there. We've got the shoes and all that good stuff as well. So there's a lot of new clothing as well, and it's always good to be more unique and more original with the characters. So it's nice to get some more clothing. Yes, is it a necessity? Definitely not. But right now there is a ton of stuff that needs to be fixed in this game, like vehicles disappearing, boxes, chests, stuff like that just vanishing. There's a lot that needs to happen right now. Okay, so I've gone through the base level expansion kits, the female clothes. Right, so now we've got this new item. It's called TNT. Now, there's two different ways you can use TNT. You can actually plant it on a wall like this, and then you can ignite it and then run away. So this is TNT, ladies and gents. You can see what it's going to do to this wall right here. And as you can see, TNT does a lot of damage to walls. Also, at the same time, you can see it's done a little bit of damage here as well. You can actually place a grenade. Now, it does state, and here's another image in the video for you. You can see that it's got duct tape. Now, obviously, I haven't got duct tape on me, so it's not using duct tape right now to actually plant this. Now, if I place the grenade onto the wooden wall, pull the pin and run away, you will see that it does a little bit of damage. You can see that. But if you actually have a look at how much damage it does to a wooden wall, yes, things are changing now. So you can see how much damage that does specifically to a wooden wall. One more grenade and that sucker is down. So obviously if I was to go back, because you can throw these as well, obviously. If I go to ignite, you can see here, and throw it over by that wall. That's going to blow that wall up. That's it. That wall's done now. Well, it should be anyway. Okay. Maybe I didn't throw it close enough to the wall. Let's try that one more time. And there we go. So as we know, we actually placed a C4 on the walls now. And now, alongside TNT, which we can find, and also pipe bombs too. So pipe bombs can now do the same thing. Now, obviously, if you want to build a wall, you do have to place a flag. And then you can just build the wall like this, or like this rather. And then you can destroy the flag, and then you can test out certain things on here as well. So if I was to upgrade this, which I can't do now because I've just... Oh no, I can still upgrade it without the flag. Okay, that's weird. Right, so let's go to metal, because it's very easy to get it up to metal. I think most people get it up to metal here. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a... Let's have a gander. TNT. Let's place some TNT onto the metal wall here. So I can plant it. There you go. It's on 1325. Right, now let's ignite and see what a pipe bomb does to some metal. Or a TNT, rather. So 1325 down to 641. Wow. That is absolutely insane. Right, let's see what a pipe bomb does. So I'm going to plant the pipe bomb here, because you can now plant pipe bombs. And you can throw them as well. So that's 1,000 out of 1,000, that piece. So let's just see what that does. Okay, so that was 1,000 out of 1,000. That's 921 out of 1,000 now. Is TNT a bit too OP? Maybe. Maybe. But that's something I think you guys are going to have to check out for yourselves. So, yes. Guys, I just wanted to sort of tell you some of the big changes. Obviously, you can see on the right-hand side as well, like I said at the beginning, the fame points, account balance and goal balance is all on the right-hand side now. And they've changed the font as well, which I don't like the look of this font. They have changed it, and I actually prefer the other font that they were actually using. So, yes, this is what we have, ladies and gents. This is the new update. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash the like, hit that subscribe as well. And if you want to create any discussion of how your thoughts and feelings are of the game, then please don't forget to post them down below. Right now is a very difficult time for a lot of server owners and admins on servers right now, with a lot of issues and player reports, especially with stuff that are actually dev bugs and game bugs. It can be a bit of a nightmare for a lot of people. But for any other server owner out there and admins, we feel your pain. We really do. I think we're all in this together right now, and we just have to pull through this, as difficult as it may seem. Okay. So, much love, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.